Hey, we're here at Ignite, and the students are already in their first session. Today we're discussing Nehemiah and seeing in your community the needs. Nehemiah looked in Jerusalem and he saw the deep needs that were going on in the town. And he went in and he saw those people that were on the outskirts that needed help, and he reached out and he saw a need and he met it. So we're challenging our students to kind of get together and collaborate and discuss what would that look like practically in the cafeteria when you're at school and you see somebody sitting off to the side whose parents are divorced and they have no hope and nobody's with them. Do you go out and reach out to them? Or the person who's cutting and everybody knows it but nobody's helping. So that's what we're kind of encouraging them to do, to go ahead and reach out, encourage them to just serve and love those students and to see a need and to meet it.
One of the things that I've just enjoyed today is just seeing the students around the tables just sharing just deep, intimate moments to the fact of saying that they're broken and just admitting that and being vulnerable around the tables and just working through Nehemiah.
And we kind of delved deeper into what the whole Nehemiah story was. We apply it to our lives in terms of how it affects us, how we can learn from it, and how it is like almost written into each and every one of our stories, you know. And just the value groups is you get input from everyone. It just bounces off. What I may say may differ from someone else, but what someone else may say may totally strike a light in me that I may not have seen before.
I think that we just see it as hopeless because there's 5,000 students at my school, and I just think that I can't help all of them. You know, like there's nothing I can do personally. All I can do is stand back and pray and just hope someone bigger can come along and just like take care of everything that's going wrong. But I really just need to be thinking like in the present, like I can pray and like have God open up doors to me to where I can help the people around me who I love and people who I don't even know.
Being able to come as a community, not of those who've known each other for years, but those who've known each other for maybe even a day, but because we're in the body of Christ, we can join together as though we've known each other for forever.
It's just been phenomenal to see how our group has just been rocked and how each year every theme has grabbed our group and reached us to the point where even where we're at right now, where students are, you know, as they said today, are broken and they're reaching out to other broken people.
So being able to connect with people from our youth group and just sit down in table groups and just talk about what we go through and the things we see in our school, it's really cool to just know that we're not alone.
And using that word ignite is really just being that match, that spark that's going to just unleash them onto their campuses and unleash them back in their youth group and really bring a huge fire, hopefully, for Christ, and that He'd be glorified in the end.
What do you do once you've recognized a problem and you've gone before the Lord in prayer and then you've gathered your team and your community and now you need to do something about it? You need to build on that. How do you rebuild that wall for a long-term, long-lasting impact in your community? We don't want it to be just a one-time thing where they kind of just do the steps and they're done, but that this would be a continual process, that they would just be laying their lives before the Lord and asking that He would just give them the wisdom as to how they can continually impact their community for His name.
I'll fly away. I'll fly away.